Hi, welcome to English 11. My name is Matt Ruckelt.
And I'm Joe Lebeck.
So a little bit about me. This is my 26th year teaching. Most of the time has been in St. Charles. I'm head of the English department, and I've been at North since we opened in 2000. I've been married for 20 years. I have 2 dogs, way too many cats, and 2 boys who come in about 3rd place when it comes to our animals and then our kids. Our oldest goes to Burlington Central High School, and our youngest is an 8th grader at Central Middle School. And then there's a picture. That's our RV. We do a lot of camping as a family in the summers.
Like I said, I'm Joe Lebeck. This is my first full year at North High School. I started back in January, right before we went remote. I got my bachelor's degree in special education from Illinois State University. I was a cheerleader for several years. I have 1 dog, and I really like to travel. That is me and my cousins up in Jamaica up there.
So the goal of English 11 is this is their junior year. They're getting prepped for the SAT test, and we're trying to get them ready to be college, functional college students. So we're really going to work on reading comprehension, analytical skills, critical thinking skills. We're going to work on a lot of writing. Some are smaller pieces, but they're to really dig into the skill work to make them write better sentences, more sophisticated thinking, and so on. It's not about, they're going to read, but it's no longer about like what the book they're reading. It's about the critical thinking and the analysis skills they take from that.
Over the course, we'll have 4 major units. All of our units are going to focus on analysis of what we are reading and what we are writing. In our first one, we're going to focus more on fiction, short stories, and we're going to have some smaller writing assignments. Our second unit is going to be focusing on nonfiction, and our main reading is going to be the book Into the Wild with an essay. Our third unit will be focusing more on fiction, which will have The Great Gatsby, and we're going to watch parts of the movie The Road with an essay. And then to tie the whole course together, we're going to have a cultural conversation or our passion project, which will be students will have a social issue that we have talked about throughout the year, and they're going to make a new art piece about it.
So our late policy is we don't like the idea of taking points off the grade, but there has to be a drop dead date. So it's a 3-day turn-in window. So there's no late penalties taken. So on the day it's due, we collect it. If the student doesn't have it turned in by the next day, then one of us will speak to the student. If it's not in by day 2, then we will contact the parent and let them know. And if it's not in by day 3, then it's 0, and they can no longer make the assignment up. Which, if it's a major assignment, it's going to potentially affect them getting credit for the course. But you will certainly hear from us if any of your students get close to that.
We are using Google Classroom. Pretty much everyone is in Google Classroom. Our emails are provided, and then the academic supports that are offered is the Writing Center, which is open for online feedback, and then Mr. Ruckelt and I are both available by appointment for office hours from 7 to 8:15, or when we have a common off period with a student or after school.
Okay, well, thanks, and please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions at any time throughout the year.
Thanks.